Alright, Tube, it's been a while since we gave you an update. Mike's over here again today. Say, hey, Mike.
Hi, tubers.
Mike had the engine. He was doing a little more manufacturing to it. A little more milling and stuff, and I was working on a tank. Old Road King made a gas tank for this thing here. Looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Huh, Mike?
Well, it does look good.
We actually mounted the base to the bottom here, and then we're going to make a new base for it. I still have to do a little work on that. But put your engine up there, Mike. See what it looks like. I call it your engine. It's not your engine, it's our engine. Alright, matter of fact, even Road King made a little trip mechanism there. Spin that, Mike.
Yeah, that'll be the can.
That's the can that'll trip our ignition. Good work, Road King. Alright, now Mike, he put everything together here and attached his balls up there. We had to change the brass balls to aluminum balls because they seemed like they were a little too heavy.
Yeah.
Spin that now, Mike. Look at that. Even the aluminum ones there, they go out pretty good. And he also manufactured a little pivot here, a little right. Trip mechanism to hold our
that'll
exhaust.
be part of the latch out for the exhaust.
Okay. Yeah, explain to him what you're going to do up here, because it's a little confusing. If you're not into these engines, you won't understand it, because even if you do have these engines, they're a little difficult to understand. But go ahead, Mike.
Well, what it'll be is parts that are left of the governor. They'll be on each lever arm for each ball. There'll be two of these little sheet metal levers, and they'll act on a little spindle that rides on the shaft here. When the ball flies out, the lever will pull the spindle up against a spring, which will be up in here.
Right.
And what that'll do, with that spindle being pulled up, there'll be a lever attached to there, and that lever will also rise with the spindle, and it'll connect down here with a little 90-degree lever, and that'll pull a pin into the way of this pin for the exhaust valve, which will prop it open while the balls are out, and then as they slow down, that pin will pull away and it'll let the valve close again.
Right. And the purpose of that lever to hold the valve open is to make the engine will spin from the centrifugal force of the big flywheels. Mike left the flywheels home. I don't know why. Just didn't have room or forgot them or something, but they're all done. They would look good on there, but we don't need them right now for what we're doing. We got to machine a few more parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to machine today?
Today I'll make the collar with a little spindle for the shaft, connect the lever arms to it, and start working on the latch out mechanism.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'll take the base, the metal base there, clean it up, round the edges off, and weld it to the bottom. And then maybe we'll stick a fuel check valve in there, and maybe a filler valve.
Give me a busy day.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't sound like much, but we'll be probably working here for a good 8 hours, 10 hours. But that's where we're at now. I know you guys been PMing me asking for updates and stuff like that, and asked me to tell Mike to put some more videos on his channel, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Say goodbye, Mike.
See you, tubers.
Alright, let's see what Mike's doing over here. What are you doing, Mike?
I am cutting the notch in the collar for the governor shaft.
Oh, yeah. Shut that off. Show you guys what exactly what we're talking about. Let me see that washer you customized there.
Right.
Alright, yeah, look at that. Mike made a big C out of it, and now that's what's going to lift our...
Right, this is going to ride
up and down.
Right in this groove. This piece of brass is going to rotate, and this is going to ride in the groove and be stationary and be connected to a rod. While as this piece of brass moves up and down on the shaft with the governor, it'll pull the rod up and down.
Okay, now you're just cutting that so it'll slip in there, right?
Right, just so
you got the right thickness. You just don't have the thickness of the shaft.
Right.
Or whatever it is.
The thickness of the
whatever
washer.
you want to call that, bushing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just opening that up a little bit.
All right, back to work, man. We got an engine to build.
Yep.
Alrighty. All right, tubes. Been working on this thing all day. We're wrapping it up now. I finished the gas tank here. We welded a base on it and put the fuel line goes there. We tap that, and over here we put a fuel filler in there. Put a little vent cap on it. And what would you do, Mike? You're on a lathe. You were quite a bit on a lathe today.
Yeah, turn this piece of brass out, which that'll be what the levers on the balls act on. When the balls fly out, this piece will get forced down, or sorry, forced up against a spring, and this little fork here will ride with it. And connected to that fork will be a rod that goes down and eventually latches out the exhaust valve.
Put the carburetor on.
Yeah.
We're not going to try and start it. We just want to see how it fit. Matter of fact, I think the carburetor belongs. That's an older carburetor. What's that off of, Mike? A WI or something?
Yeah, WI. Yeah, this is a success, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it don't look like we did much, but we did a whole lot. So, we don't know when we're going to give you another update. I guess the next time we give you an update, we'll have our wheels and stuff back.
Have our wheels, yeah, and more of the latch out done.
Yeah, that's right, and the latch out. So, it might be a couple weeks before we have it. But that's where we're at now. It's coming together, starting to come together. Alright, say goodbye, Mike.
See you later.
Alrighty, take it easy, Tubes.